talk about comic book. Leave me alone, weirdos. Cause I don't got nothing to say to no weirdos. Hey, everybody. Oh, three of yous. Sorry, the lighting's bad. The lighting here exploded. Like these plugins over here don't work, and this one over here don't work, and there's a light right there, but it don't work. There's a light way over there, and that's the only one on, and that's the only one I'm turning on. Unless you want me to turn on my cell phone light. I can be like, woo! I'm pretty. Put it up here so you can see how beautiful my face is. There you go. Just do this. Oh, cool. Looks like there's like a sun flare behind me. You cannot see. Woo! Put it behind my head. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, guys. I'm tired. I'm so stinking tired. It's not even funny. But we got Firefox Pro in the chat. We got Eric Hawkins. He says hello from COVID Town. Hey, buddy. Hope you're having fun in COVID Town. We got Ashton Jackal. He says, hey, Doug. Howdy. We got old HG in here. He says, hello. Well, hello, HG. It's nice to have you here, old buddy. Old buddy. Firefox Pro says, best show on the interweb. It's so good. I only do like one a month now because if I done it every day, the internet would explode. It would be like... But yeah, I got some mailboxes in the mail. My stuff in the mail. I'll show it to you in a minute. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to show you while I'm here. I'm going to show off some PsychoTron in a little bit. I'm going to try to save that more toward the end so that we have something to talk about after I talk about the mail I got. Eric says, actually, I feel pretty good for having the cooties. I did lose my sense of smell, though. That's about it. My brother's girlfriend's family, they all have it, and that's what they said. So... Firefox Pro says new Common America music was kicking solid tune. Well, if it's new, then it's not me. I only did the one. I think they've got somebody else doing their music now. I just did the first one. Well, I did two, but I don't know if they used the other one. And then I did a Black Ops one, but I don't know if they've used any of those other than the first one. More likely, it's not one I did, but that's cool. I don't like to do music for people anymore. People are really bad at explaining what they want. They're like, can you do something that sounds like this? And then you, he said it was your music on the track. Well, then it's the old music then. It's the one I did a long time ago. It's the one they got CDs of. CDs. That's the only joke I'm making. CDs. I got some of these. I'll do something with them. I'll do a giveaway. I've got like 5 or 6 of them. And people can be like, hey, I want them CDs. I'll be like, you did? Good job there, boy. Got you one of them compact discos to listen to there on your CD box there in your 1995 Ford Tortoise. Right, Axel? You like a Ford Tortoise? He's like, shut up, Doug. Shut up. That's how he do. Yeah. I guess I'll go ahead and open this mail. I just kind of killing some time to see if anybody showed up. First box I got. I don't really want to show my address. If it's an Iconic Comics box, I'll cover my address up. Same box they ship all their stuff in. Let me find a place to open it. I'm using my really cool little knife here instead of my big giant one. It's flip open, but I don't like the thing. It feels like it's gonna rip my finger off when I try to flip it open. See, it's like a Tonto thing. Woo. Five Off Show says my first full-length comic's almost done. Definitely by the end of October, it should be completely done and ready for print. That's awesome, man. I've been seeing a lot of your pictures, and I really like the way it looks. I think you got something really awesome. Pretty much Eric's got PsychoTron done, but I got one script I need to tidy up and get started, somebody working on. And I got another script I got somebody else working on. So, dadgum, how much tape is on this dang box? All the tape. You'd think I'd have taped it. There we go. Let's see what I got here. I got a thank you card. Really cool. Oh, it's got a coupon code on it. But I had to get this because I got the first book. And I enjoyed it. Even though Firefox Pro I don't think enjoyed it that much. But I got Soul Finder. This is the second book. Of course you can't see it real good because like I said I ain't got no light. But this is hardcover. Fantastic quality, man. Really looking forward to digging into this. So I really enjoyed the first book, so hardcover, it's got the gold edges and stuff. Really nice. Really, really nice. We got Zippy in the chat and he says, now that's a knife. It's not quite as epic as this knife. But I don't want to use this knife to cut books open with because I'm afraid I'll cut the actual book. Not too much junk in here, guys. They say that really creative, super intelligent people are really like disorganized and stuff. I must be like the smartest, most creative person on the planet. I got another box here from Tonic Mole. I'm going to cut it open. He's actually going to be at a con this weekend in Texas, I think. So if you're in Texas, I know Texas is a huge state, but whatever. If you're close to that con, go. And that's okay, Firefox Pro. I don't expect everybody to like everything I like. There's a lot of people buying stuff right now that I really don't care that much for. And that's their thing. And I don't mean this mean, but there's a lot of creators that I like the people, but I'm not buying their books anymore because I don't have the money just to buy something that I don't really like, just to be nice to my friends. But if you want to send me copies to read for free, you can do that. Just saying. I see I get these extras with stuff like that I don't really care about. I care. Well, this is actually on the back cover, so that's one thing. I'm not into the half-naked lady, wafu stuff, whatever you want to call it. And And if you are, that's cool. It's just not for me. But the reason I keep getting Tonic Mole's books is I mean, he has some of that art, half naked lady stuff, but his books and his characters are really intriguing and really good. Really enjoying Saving the World. This is number 5. I didn't realize I got 2. But I've really been enjoying this series a lot. It's a lot of fun. Really enjoyable. This and Eric Hawkins's Song for World of Oz are like 2 of my favorite series right now. I don't know. Eric's is real fun, adventure, and a different take on Oz, and then Tonic Moles just reminds me of like a 90s stuff. And it's real quirky, and it's got some real quirky humor, and I like that. And we got JDA in the chat. He says, "Hey Doug, long time. I've been all right, man. I mostly just been super busy working and trying to get a few projects off the ground here and there. I don't really keep up with many people anymore. Figured I'd do a short stream. Like I said, told somebody I stream about once a month, and I keep saying, well, I'll stream more often. I'll get on here and stream, and I don't. Usually I come home and don't do anything and sleep half the day, then go back to work. Work has been really, really, really weird lately. It's not, I would say it's awful, because in a way it is, but it's a weird awful. It's I just can't even, in all honesty, I can't really tell you guys why it's been awful, but it's just really, 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 really weird. Fox Pro says I need to catch up on Tonic Mole stuff. I read the first 2 issues, but I've missed the last couple. Yeah, to me, the way he paces these issues, it's kind of like a loose, episodic comedy show, like a sitcom. Like, it's all tied together, but every issue kind of stands on its own, but it's still connected to the larger story. But it's got the humor and the quirkiness, and I don't know why, I just love that stuff. I think it's because it's kind of different than what I read now, and it reminds me of some of the stuff the indie stuff I saw when I was younger. Zippy says work is poop related. Dude, it's not even. Like I said, I wish I could tell you guys. I could tell you guys, but I don't even want to talk about it. It's been awful. It's been weird. Super weird. Super, super weird. And they hired a guy to work in our house that is 74 years old. And he's a nice guy, and he's plenty able to do everything. But he won't report anything that goes on. So you show up and he might just mention, yeah, the guys ran off and murdered a small child. And it's like, did you call anybody? No. I wrote it in the notes. You look in the notes and it'll be like, client murdered small child. It's like, dude, like the other day, somebody was supposed to come in at 7 o'clock and like relieve him or something. And the guy that was coming in told him, said, call me at 7 in case I'm not up. He's, I'm going to go home and take a nap. I come in at 12, dude's still sitting there. And both the clients are up. And I'm like, well, what are you doing? Well, so-and-so never showed up to relieve me. And I said, well, why aren't they in bed? I don't know. So I made them go to bed. And, well, I didn't make them. I said, you guys gonna go to bed? And he's like, yeah. They just went to bed. And I was like, did you call so-and-so? No. I said, there's like 3 people that live 10 minutes away. They could have came over here instead of you sitting here all night. I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Like I said, he's a good guy and everything. It's just weird. Between the weird stuff going on and then that guy not telling nobody, and what he does tell is just way out there. But anyways, I've got this pulled up. The PsychoTron sign up page. I'll drop this in the chat. If you haven't signed up, go sign up. I haven't sent out any updates yet, but go sign up. You can get some early access to some bonus stuff. Eric pretty much has the art finished. We're going to do a couple versions of the book. We're going to do just a regular 24 page, be the 22 page story with a couple little extra pages, maybe a couple pin ups or something. It's already, like I said, it's already almost finished. The art already is. I'm start lettering here soon. I've got some stuff to work on for the deluxe book. The deluxe book, we're going to try to go to a 50 page with a holographic cover. Probably going to keep these like limited. I don't know. It just depends on if people want them. If people want them, I guess we'll print however many they want. But I'm not going to print them again after this campaign. This campaign will be the only time that I do these holographic books. So like when book 2 launches, you're not going to be able to get the 50 page holographic book, and this book's going to have extras in it. Instead of doing ash cans and stuff, there's a 10 page backup story about a character called the Ghost, which is unrelated to this to PsychoTron, but just an extra story for you. Then there's a 10 page story called The Hands of Fate. Fate is this robo girl right here, and I like to spell it with leet, so it's F417 Fate. Instead of FATE, it's FAIT. But the artwork's done, the colors is done. Here's a couple pages. It's the same stuff you see up here. I didn't want to show off too awful much on here. Here's a page from Ghost. I don't know why this cuts it off. They're all the right sizes they're supposed to be. And see how this one's fun and this one's not. I'll show off a couple pages from these real quick. Though, if you can go sign up. We'll have some bonus perks. Have some stuff that, like an early bird thing where he might get some stickers or some kind of little doodad. I'm not going to do like a million different perks, and I'm not going to do a bunch of stretch goal stuff. Stretch goal stuff always comes back and bites me in the butt. We'll probably set like one ridiculous stretch goal, like at $10,000. We'll do something because if we're lucky, we'll just hit funding on this because that's just how it is. Just how it is. But give me a minute and we'll pull up some artwork for you guys to look at. Five Fox Pro says I started drawing a bunch of new comics. I think I'm up to 4 now. I think I might do an anthology book with a few different short stories. You should, man. That would be really cool. Let me find a couple pages of art to show you guys. A couple of my favorites. And I don't want to show them all off, but I want to show some of them. This here is like early in the story. It's just him kind of, talking about the good old days. And you see some stuff here. We'll kill for food. So you don't have a mustache right there. Zippy says he's all about the doodads. I heard you's like that, but I wasn't sure. Oh, here's another page I want to show off because it's absolutely wicked. and this is the thing, we get a little goofy in here. It's a little goofy, but it's a good, solid story. See, here he is. He's got a robot arm. See, it's all. And he's like, see all these extra parts, and there's guns back here. And then here he is. He had to get a day job to pay for stuff. See, look at that. This dude here, being a poop head, here he is working. And then he's like, BAM! Punches him in the face. So yeah, Eric did a really good job on this stuff. I really enjoy it. I'm not going to show off every page. Let me see. I'll show off this panel right here because I really like this panel. See, there he is using this fancy eyeball thing. It's like, boo, scanning this guy. Do like an 80s sound effect, like do 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 do, boo, boo, scanning, dude. Firefox Pro says it's so 80s looking. I love it. That was the whole thing, man. And Eric knew exactly what I was talking about. I was like, I want it to be like 80s. I want the comic to look like an 80s thing. I want it to feel like an 80s, almost like a B movie, like a, you know, like an action-packed B movie. I'm not going to show off this page. Like, there's some really wicked pages, and I'm not going to show them off. Here's the page here. Of course, we use it on the promo thing. I really, really like that page. I thought it came out fantastic. And there's a ton of action in here. Like I said, I'm not going to show half of it off. I don't want you to like... see a bunch of this and be like, oh man, you gave away the book. Because I actually want you to dig this. See, like, look at this. Here he is. It's like, and he's got his gun going, pew, 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 and his arm's been all blowed off. Yeah. Things being stupid make me mad. See, I'm not going to show off all of it. And Eric actually came up with some more characters we're going to show off. Make them actually, give them a part in the next part of the story. We got this dude and this dude and this dude, and see how they're out in like the wasteland part of the world, and there's the old trucks, and it's kind of got like a Mad Max feel to it. There's somebody up there, and there's some huge guns. It looks like a Camaro over here. We got Video James in the chat. What's up, Video James? I'm talking about this book that me and Eric's been working on, called PsychoTron. But there's actually a few more pieces of art Eric's been working on that are absolutely fantastic. But I'm not going to show them off. Let's see. Zippy says, okay, I signed up. Awesome. So, we're also, oh yeah, here we go. We've got backup story. This is actually the first thing me and Eric worked on. I had this little 10-page script, and he had sent me some Lone Wolf art that he'd done. I was like, man, that's awesome. And I was looking at some of his other stuff. I was like, dude, I got this 10-pager if you'd like to do it. And it's called The Ghost. It's just kind of an introduction to this character. And I kind of thought, we'll do this and see if people like it. And if they do, maybe we'll do a story later on. When he done this, I liked it so much. I was like, dude, do you want to do PsychoTron? And Eric just jumped into it. But I'll show you guys this right here. You can only get this is only going to be in the deluxe version of the book. And this is Ghost. It's actually based on a public domain character. And see, he's all like super awesome. Got a skull, mask, got guns, and he's like shooting these dudes. And shooting some more dudes. See all the smoke everywhere. And what I like about Eric is those are real guns. Those are SIGs. Actually, my dad has one of those. The SIG M17 and the M18, which is what the military actually carries now instead of the Berettas. But, I mean, this right here is wicked. Just absolutely wicked. So, if people respond good to this, I don't know if Eric will have time to do this in PsychoTron, but, I mean, this is so stinking good, man. Just this page right here. I really, really like that. As soon as I saw it, I was like, dude, you've got to do PsychoTron. I really don't want to show much of this because it's only 10 pages, but I'll show this page just because it's awesome. Let's see, here we go. Eric said I'd find time. Dude, guys, you guys don't even know Eric is like a hard-working dude. He cranks out pages all the time. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely. I mean, this right here is so stinking good. And I love this black and white work so much on this. I would, I'd say keep this black and white. It is so good, and it fits the character. Except the character, I mean, the character it's based on had some colors, a little bit of color. But, I don't know, I think I'm just partial to black and white anyways. Like I said, I don't want to show off too much, but I'll show off that one page, and I'll show off this one. He's like shooting this dude in the head. Look at that. It's like, I got some SIGs. Pow, 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 pow. And this dude's got like a machine gun. But, I mean, seriously, I'm just tickled to death with that. And so, like, if you get the deluxe version of the book, you're going to be getting, let's see, at least, counting the covers, at least 34, 35 pages of Eric. And so, I'm just going to go ahead and drop it. One of the stories I sent Tonic Mole the script. He's going to do a backup story called, the one I was talking about, called The Hands of Fate, about the robot girl. He's going to be working on that one. And I've actually, the little script I'm polishing up, the next one, I need to finish it. I go over this stuff. I'm too meticulous. I need to just let it go. And if anybody's got questions, they can ask me. But I'm going to get Firefox Pro to work on it for me. And so we'll hit that 50. We'll get close to that 50 pages. I've got a couple of artists. I think I tried to make Eric come on. Let me see. Oh yeah, that it won't let me there, but I'll have to open this up. Let's see. Oh, Eric's a mod now. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, it'll be, about 34, 35 pages of Eric. Then we'll have 9 or 10 pages of Tonic Mole, and then however many pages of Firefox Pro. It really depends on that script. The script, I'm trying not to make it too long. I don't want it to take a whole lot of time. Then I've got a couple artists I've talked to about doing some pinups for me. So we'll get some pinups, and might even do a contest and get some art in there. I think I might write a little section and put in there. Eric says, been watching from the bed, been feeling like crap. The other Eric probably gave you COVID. He said he had COVID, and his name's Eric. Your name's Eric. COVID. It's just the way it is. You guys got COVID. Also, I've got one piece of music getting pretty close to being done, and a couple other pieces. So I may offer a soundtrack. I don't know if I'm going to do a CD exactly. Holographic cover, but do we get an Axel paw print signature? If you know what, that might be one of my stretch goals, is like some kind of Axel thing, like a sticker or something. I can already think of design now, and be a paw print, and then Axel's head on it, and say Axel. Firefox Pro said, I almost responded to my wife's text in the chat. That would be hilarious. Be pretty funny. We'd all be like, what is he talking about? Yeah. But yeah, I got a couple more little pieces of music to work on. It's just, I'm trying to do stuff a little bit different than I've been doing. Eric says, I saw it and he did. Hope he gets feeling better, and I've heard the PsychoTron music so great. Yeah, it's all right. I gotta do some mixing on that one piece. But I'm digging. It's a little bit different than what I usually do. To me, it kind of sounded like Ghost. If you guys haven't heard anything by Ghost, that's kind of what the one that's almost completed sounded like. But I kind of want to go for I want to do like a real action-packed song, and there's a Dio song in my head, so I kind of want to go for this Dio song feel, which is like 80s kind of hard rock speed, not like speed metal, but like a faster. Zippy says, when's the launch date? I haven't said anything in stone. But I really kind of think maybe, a lot of people don't want to go over the holidays, and usually I don't either. But I'm thinking we might just launch sometime in October and run a 60-day campaign. And that way, because I don't want to ship through the holidays. Because between October and January, shipping prices are up, plus there's all that crap in the mail. It takes longer. So I'm thinking fund the last few months of this year and ship it at the end of January, early February. And that gives everything time to be done and be completely finished. Of course, it depends on how much I want everything to be pretty much done. Eric's done. Tonic Mole said that, because I was throwing the idea around him, he said that would give him enough time, he thought. And Firefox Pro, I haven't sent him the script I wanted for him yet. But if he can, which he's getting pretty quick too. But I don't think I'm going to do like 1 million pages to do that. Eric says, and I could be past issue 3 by then. Yeah, I need to go ahead, and I've got the outline for issue 2 and issue 3. So I need to go ahead and script those out. I might just do like a real loose. I've been doing these really loose scripts lately, like the one I sent to Firefox Pro, not Firefox Pro. Good grief, guys! The one I sent to Tonic Mole, I just did a really loose, real loose descriptions and stuff, and I figure, if somebody needs references, I'll just throw some of Eric's art and be like, make it look like this, do this. This is the feel, and maybe they can get a vibe from that. We got El Rodimus flashing here. Says, "Woohoo! I got the notification this time. You probably got it late, but I'm glad to see you here. I've been seeing your artwork, and it's really stinking good. I see it all the time." Video James says, "I like how you guys are all straight up work and no drama. You're my people." Dude, I don't have time for drama, you know what I mean? Like, I got real life to take care of. It's funny, every once in a while somebody will be like, "Did you hear about so-and-so, blah, blah, blah?" What little I talk to, I'll be like, no, don't really care. Just kind of go on. I've had a few people, and they always... I'm not going to mention this one guy's name, but there's this one guy who starts drama with everybody. It's like everybody who's ever sent him a script, he starts drama with, and just keeps moving from person to person to person to person to person to work on stuff with. And it's like, you think everybody would learn after a while, hey, maybe this guy's the one that's got all the drama going on. Zippy says, "Any extra charge for Eric's Rona germs on our books, or is that on the house?" No. Well, hopefully I won't even get no Rona germs, because we're working. He's sending me digital stuff, so all I got to do is make sure it's formatted correctly when we go to print, which is not going to be hard at all, because Eric's stuff is done the right way. So I can cough on them all if you want me to. I don't have Rona that I know of, but I can cough on everything. Maybe that'll help some. Yeah, Eric says, "Video, I'm too old for drama. I need to get comics done." Exactly. Fox Show says, "I'm too busy wiping poopy baby butts and working to waste time with the drama crap on the internet. You too." Yeah, if you guys didn't know, the hollow cover book is going to have a wraparound cover by Eric. So the regular book is just going to be like 22 pages. Might put a couple pinups in it, from the deluxe one. I'm not sure, but it's gonna be like maybe $5, and it's just gonna have a regular cover and everything. The hollow book is gonna be a wraparound cover, and it's gonna be holographic, and it's gonna be shiny all over. It's gonna have really cool stuff. You guys will like it. It'll be really cool. We'll obviously have to charge more, because it's gonna be like a 50-page book. We'll have to shop around and see, But I'm thinking it's probably going. And I hate to charge this much, but it's going to be a small run of books. We're not Tim Lim and those guys selling like $50,000 worth of books. We might be lucky to sell like, $4 or $5 grand if we're lucky. And so we'll print what we can, and then make sure that Eric gets paid, and then we'll work on book 2. And really, the cool thing is, if we can get, 3, 4, 5 books, however many, when I do a collection, I'll print all the extra stuff in the collection, and we'll do like a hardcover. Something like Legends of Lone Wolf was, hardcover. Something like Soul Finder here. But it'll have all the extra stuff in it. Video James says, yeah, it's really good to see. I just try to make people laugh, and I really enjoy it. Yeah. I mean, especially right now, it's just kind of depressing, the era that we live in and the things going on and stuff. And if you dwell on that too much, you just kind of get depressed. And so I don't really want to argue with a bunch of people who could care less if I even live. And the same thing goes is like I don't care. I mean, if I'm not buying your books and I'm not seeing your Facebook or your Twitter or whatever, I don't really care. And I don't understand people wanting to fight and keep sharing stuff that those people post. It's like, just move on, let them die. All you're doing is like giving them attention that they want. Zippy says, as long as Eric and Axel get paid, that's important. Well, that's exactly right. Right, Axel? As long as you get paid, right, buddy? He's in there laying on his bed. He just looked at me. He's like, he went for a walk with his grandma today. Oh, that's what my job's for. My job's to make money to feed Axel. On this comic book, I want to make sure Eric gets paid. Because this is what Eric does. And Eric is awesome. And, I mean, dude, seriously, guys, the amount of time Eric cranked this out is fantastic. And I did get another page, Lone Wolf, I did get page 14 the other day. I was talking to Andrew, and it's going to be on a whole nother level. I mean, Lone Wolf is really cool. Issue 1 was cool, but issue 2 is taking that book to another level. This book, you're not even going to think it's by the same person. I mean, it's so crazy. I just take different, I love so many different things that, sorry. I like to write about different stuff. And if you notice, I don't really do superheroes. I mean, I like superheroes, but as far as writing them or anything, I don't really want to do superheroes. I like Lone Wolf, which technically I guess he has powers and whatnot, but it's more of a supernatural kind of thing. And PsychoTron, the dude's he's a cybernetic super soldier. He's really good at what he does. And what he does is shoot people. So, I really hope you guys like this stuff. I'm really excited. I'm tickled to death with what Eric's done. But yeah, don't forget to go sign up if you guys haven't signed up. I'll go ahead and log in and see if anybody signed up. I know some people have, but I just haven't sent out an update yet. Fox Pro says, what defines a superhero comic book? Yeah, I guess Rodden's Flash under you just kind of defined it. Superheroes are boring, just guys in capes punching guys in capes. Exactly. Dude, the things that you're doing to me is like that old school 40s, 30s, 40s sci-fi. And, I think they used to classify that as like superhero, but it's not superhero. It's on a whole nother level. I like that throwback, retro, sci-fi stuff. Like Flash Gordon from back in the day was wicked. Flash Gordon, and even though the Phantom counts as a superhero, I count that as something different. I don't even count the Punisher as a superhero. And when I read Punisher, I want the Punisher to have his own villains. I don't really want to see Punisher crossing over with the Avengers. You know, unless it's like Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's like, "Don't shoot that guy," and Punisher's like, "I'll do what I want." But you know, I think what you're doing is really cool, Firefox Pro. I absolutely love that. Yeah, Vio James says, yeah, it's really cool to see something different from the superhero stuff. And see, that's what I like about Tonic Mole's books. They're superhero books, but the whole it's just about it's just about these weird girls getting superpowers, and the real life is still there. They're just kind of got this weird thing going on. I don't know. It's not your typical, not your typical thing. That's why I like it. Let's see. Let's go look and see. So far I have 20 email addresses collected. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty tickled with that. I'll try and send out an email here. Today, tomorrow, something. See, Firefox Pro says, thing is, I didn't grow up reading DC and Marvel, so my frame of reference is all newspaper stuff and Archie, then later Golden Age and Silver Age stuff. So good stuff, pretty much. See, I grew up, Ninja Turtles was my favorite. What got me into Ninja Turtles was the cartoon. Then I got into the Archie comic series, and I got into Spider. And I always liked Batman as a kid, but I never read the Batman comics till I was older. For me, Batman was the 60s TV show, and it was on reruns on FX. Loved it. I thought that was the greatest thing I'd ever seen. We'd watch it in Green Hornet. Loved it. But Ninja Turtles was what got me, and I liked that they didn't have, and I like Spider-Man, but what I like my characters to be low level. I don't like huge events, and I don't like people fighting powers. It's just like, we've got to team up with 5,000 people to fight, Thanos. That's alright or whatever, but I'd rather see Daredevil, or like Eric Hogg says, Batman, a superhero, just a nut job in a cape. I like Batman. You can classify Batman as a superhero, but I like Batman when it's just Batman. When there's no Robin, Robin, I don't like Robin, but when there's no Super Friends, there's no Justice League. When it's just Batman, and he's fighting Gotham City criminals, he's fighting the guys in the city. Same with Punisher. Punisher's fighting his guys, and even Spider-Man, even though he's got superpowers, I prefer just their own local thing. One of my absolute favorites of all time is Swamp Thing. And I like Swamp Thing when Alan Moore wrote it. It stopped being a superhero kind of book and started being just a weird supernatural book. Really different. And the only time that I didn't like it was when they had to do a crossover and have Superman, and it just kind of ruined the feel of it. Eric Kent says, I like superheroes, but that to be done right. I feel the same. I mean, I like them, but my favorite heroes are just the low-level kind of guys. Rodimus Flash says, modern Batman is ridiculous. He is so overpowered. I don't even read modern Batman. When I do, the most modern stuff I read was like 10 years ago on Comixology when I still had it, and I didn't even like it. I thought it was dumb. I like Batman as the detective. Yeah, I've been streaming for like an hour. I'm tired. I just want to come home and take a nap, but I got on here and started ranting to you guys instead. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, but yeah, that Batman's actually based a lot on the comics, the good comics. Batman the Animated Series. That is the best Batman. And when it got kind of cheesy was when they actually later on and they did the crossover of Superman and went on the Justice League. And I liked the Justice League cartoon, but I prefer Batman. Video James has never been a huge fan of Marvel. I never was a huge fan of DC. I liked Batman, and later on, like I said, I got into Swamp Thing and a few other things. But I mostly I loved Marvel. Spider-Man. I actually like Darkhawk and Sleepwalker. I liked Sleepwalker a lot. I thought that was a really cool character. Ghost Rider has always been one of my favorite. And I love Ghost Rider 2099. And I hadn't really thought about it, but I think Ghost Rider 2099 is a huge influence on PsychoTron in a way. I hadn't really even thought of that until now. But Ghost Rider 2099, if you read the first 10 issues maybe, absolutely amazing. I absolutely love that book. Great art, great stories, really cyberpunk, really, really cool. See, like, Ghost Rider 2099 is like real good cyberpunk. PsychoTron is like sloppy B-movie cyberpunk, but that's what I want. I want that, that 80s B-movie trash kind of feel to where everything there's got rough edges on it and it's fun. It's not overpolished. It's not too serious. I think you guys will like it a lot. I think it'll be really cool. So if you haven't signed up, go sign up. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat again. It's in the video description if you people are watching this later. Just go. It's in the description for the video. Go sign up and be like, hey, I like that there Psychotron, pretty good. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go take a nap. Appreciate everybody stopping by and chatting with me. I don't get to do this much, but when I do, man, I have a good time. You folks is pretty good people, and I enjoy talking to you. But y'all have a good one, and I will talk etchings later. Bye.